Today is a unexpected video until last night, so I did not expect to be making a video at this time soon, or this now so soon. So, I normally don't do CGC submission videos. You normally see me unboxing it. Usually see me unboxing the comics. This is what I got. So I thought I'd do a submission video instead today, especially since I have a bunch of very cool books that I'm excited to send off to get graded. So I cannot wait to see what they are. So, and also another reason I didn't expect to do this video so soon is because I was having a little bit of a, hey, Comics for All People, how's it going? And hey, Daryl, how's it going? Good morning to you too. But I've been a little tight on money right now lately, so I've been just haven't been sending any books off recently because, $25 to $35, I'd buy a few more comics for that. So, but yesterday, some money showed up in a sense and appeared. I won't explain how or why, but just it allowed me to actually do this, so I can submit a batch of 6. So that narrows my stock from 12 to 6. So all I have to do is not add any more. I'll be good. So, so yeah. Good morning. Shout out to you, JB Discovery. Thank you for being the first to show up. A nice little chat with you before the show here, and Comics and Daryl. And good to see you guys. All right. First up is a book I got from Hall of Justice Comics and Collectibles here in my local state, Colorado. It's in Parker, Colorado, a suburb of Denver, which is a 4.5-hour or 5-hour drive from here. But luckily, I was up in town visiting someone, so it was easy to get. It was actually part of a collection. I go in there. There's a guy selling some major stuff. I mean, Iron Man #1. Captain America 100, a bunch of low key and key Amazing Spider-Man, so I was basically like a vulture hovering over the owner who's a friend of mine, or I should say I'm friendly with, and the collection. I was like, can I look, please? So I had to have this one, Amazing Spider-Man #5. First battle of Spider-Man versus Dr. Doom. I am really excited. You can see over my head there my ASM2. So I'm really excited to get this one done, especially with Victor Von Doom. Might be coming to the MCU here. I paid about $250 for this book, or I say pay $250 for this book. And according to John, the owner of Hall of Justice, because he has to grade them too. The books you have been cleaned and pressed, or I think you're asking. Well, I will definitely try. I definitely will clean them if I can, or clean them, and I will only press them if it's a good idea, because I'd hate to. One or two of these books are delicate, see if I can get the better angle without the bag showing up. Anyway, but yeah, this one I think can have a press, but he thinks it's a 3.0, a good, very good. So I'm expecting about 3.0 on this one. I do agree. So I'm expecting a 3.0 on this book. So hopefully it's good. It's worn on the spine a lot. Some color breaking kind of thing here, creases, and some wear, a little bit of that ruffle look. 1.5 R2, that's cool. I'll be more than happy. I mean, part of the reason these are definitely major PC books for me, so I'm not selling it by any means. But so if it's a 1.0 or 1.5, 2, I'm happy with that. Like I said, I'm hoping for a 3, but I'm expecting between, yeah, a 2 and a 3. All right, next up is I was on a major Green Goblin. Hey, I was on a major Green Goblin kick. You know, so I was collecting a lot of the issues, and I grabbed this one. I cashed in my eBay bucks. I got a deal with it, and so I paid like $5 for this book, including shipping. Rusty staples? No, there's no rusty staples. They're dull, and the cover is attached, or in the centerfold is attached. So, yeah, the centerfold and the cover are attached. So this one, centerfold, cover is attached still, I think, although it's hanging on for dear, dear life. Amazing Spider-Man number 40, Origin of the Green Goblin, and classic cover art by John Romita Jr. So, with Norman Osborn and the Green Goblin, you know, could show up as a bad guy again, I wanted to get this book before it jumped up in prices. But like I said, between eBay books and the deal I got paid like $5 for it at most. And it's because I graded it at a 0.5, to be honest. It is pretty much just like beat the hell up, almost like torn in places. You got tape, a little bit tape on the cover of spine going to here, 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 and down here. So I think it is taped together. Yeah, I do need to go over them again just to make sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure all these books are here, and and they're all complete. So definitely all there and all complete. So, but yeah, but I rated this as a poor 0.5. But again, this wasn't about making money on this book. This is about protecting it, preserving it, and also because I love the Green Goblin. So you have chores to do, get it done. You can watch this later. My son, he sat down here and was watching me do my video, and I don't mind normally, but he does have chores he needs to do before we leave the house because we have errands to run. All right, this is the second book I'm sending off to be graded. I also got it at Hall of Justice, Comic and Collectibles. I paid $2.50 for this book as well. I love it. It's one of those I got. In fact, if you watch Reggie's channel, I think it was on Wednesday, I believe, he had a video where he opened an AOK from me, and you saw an homage to this cover and a painting I painted and sent to Reggie as an AOK. You know, it was really cool to see him open it and have it displayed in his comic room. I just really felt good to do that for him. I like to paint. It's relaxing for me. Very therapeutic, you know what I mean? But I just love the reds in this cover. Very, very classic. Amazing Spider-Man number 50. First appearance of the Kingpin. So I can get the angle I want on there. So a little bit of some spine creases over there with color breaking ticks. A little bit of color breaking wear over here. Not much though. It looks pretty clean. And it could do with a press. This is one of the ones I definitely want to have pressed. Well, yeah, definitely no matter what the grade. I mean, that was what comics. That was what I have an Amazing Fantasy 15, a single graded page. Obviously it's an incomplete book, but it was, sorry about that glare, guys. It was obviously an incomplete book, that AF-15, because it was a single page, but I bought it because I wanted to own a real page or real piece of that book. You know, so for $300 and some, I bought a piece of AF-15. So now I own AF-15. Yes, it's incomplete, it's a single page, but until the day I can actually get a real completed one, I still own it. And no one can change that. So But yeah, $250 for this book. I think both the owner, Hall Justice, John, thought it'd come back as a 4.0, very good, and I do agree. I do agree that especially with the press, I think it can come back a 4.0, if not a 4.5. Any higher than that, though, I'll be very surprised. Yeah. Oh, speaking of the list, I'm not Discovery, JB. I'm not having luck. Calm down, dogs. I'm not having luck selling that one book, so hit me up on Instagram, and I'll be happy to sell you that second appearance of Harry Osborn as the Green Goblin, ASM. So happy to have it. Send it to another guy who appreciates it. All right, I bought this one on eBay a couple of weeks ago. I paid, I think it was listed at $70, $75 or $80, between $75 and $80. And I made a best offer for $40, and they accepted it right away. And so I was very happy to own this. So for $40, including free shipping, I got an Amazing Spider-Man issue 100. I love that. Book is complete. Everything's in there. Cover is attached. Staples are pretty clean. Not shiny by any means, but they're pretty clean. And centerfold is attached. So very, very nice. I've been thinking about getting a Spider-Man tattoo because I like tattoos and I love Spider-Man. I want something comic book related. So I've been thinking about getting Spider-Man. My only problem is I like him to be like facing front because I like the logo, the chest look. But I also think this is an awesome posture. Awesome it doesn't show the front, his chest like I want, but this is almost too cool and too good of a picture to not get it. So it's an internal debate with myself. Luckily, I haven't done anything yet, so I still have a long time to decide. Yeah, Anniversary of ASM's 100th issue, classic cover art by John Romita Sr. I graded it as a 3.0. Good, very good. So that's what I think it'll come back as. I mean, there's a little bit of a roughness down here, like a kind of like a scrape away kind of a thing. And the little bit of obviously wear and tear, a little bit of wear, but not bad on the cover. And this could deal with a press and a cleaning too. So, like I said, if these things will be pressed without hurting them, I'll have them pressed. I thought you would have all those bay with them 1,000 boxes you opened. I think that's what if I understand, sorry. But yeah, really, really cool. So now I only have issue 600 and 700 of the hundreds to get. I have every single issue after that, or issue besides that. All right. Other than the first Green Goblin over here, this is the one that's in the single worst condition. I'm grading it because A, I love the cover, and B, I just need to protect it, Plus, it has severely rusted staples. I mean, at this point, I think they're rusted almost all the way through. Because I tried to like, yeah. I think you're talking about my little side chat here. That's cool. But severely rusted staples. So I think to just to protect it, because I have no idea. So the only thing that will stop me from sending this off now is if someone can tell me how I can clean rust off of staples, or if replacing staples with period correct staples wouldn't give me a green label, or a blue label, but a conservative red strip or whatever. I think it's that I'm not sure, but because I've seen things like that. But it is Fantastic Four, issue number 45. First team appearance of the Eternals, cameo of Black Bolt, and first appearance of Crystal, first something and someone. I don't know. I can't read my handwriting right now. But I love, this is like one of my favorite, absolute favorite Fantastic Four covers. I just love the expressions on Johnny and Reed and Ben's face, Sue's face, and I love her ridiculous period hairstyle. That is just funny. If I was gonna get a Fantastic Four tattoo, this, I swear, is what I would get. This is exactly, I'd get these four guys, the Fantastic Four, exactly like this. If I was gonna get a Fantastic Four tattoo, that would be it. In fact, I would love to have this as just these four guys lined up as an art, original artwork. It'd be really, really cool. Now, centerfold is detached. Centerfold is detached. It is this spot right here on thing is not a hole in the cover. It is literally scraped away of all the color, all the stuff. Because there's no hole in the cover. That is literally the paper from the cover. But bare paper with no ink or anything on it. So no hole in it, but obviously that. A little bit of obviously worn and all that. I think I showed this book off a little bit ago, and someone's saying that he on Instagram, and they said they liked it because it had character. And I do agree. This book has a lot of character, just because of the condition of it. Is just really, really cool. I don't know. I almost like low mid-grade books because of the character involved. Because A, they're cheaper, and B, someone has to show them love, right? I mean, just like comics here says, it's still a nice book. Just because it's not a near mint plus or Jim 9.8 doesn't mean this is not a great book. So I think obviously low grade, maybe a 0.5, 1.0 at the best. But because the cover is attached, it's just a centerfold that's attached. But it's severely rusted staples and that. So this is one that I do not think I would press at all. I'd be too worried about pressing it, especially with those staples. I don't want it to be pressed and then the staples snap and break and then just be a loose stream of paper together. So I'd hate for that to happen. So this is what so I'm definitely not gonna get this one pressed or at all. This is gonna be sent as is and all that. The only way I would actually hold off on it is, like I said, I could replace it with period correct staples and not get a green label, and I'd still get a nice universal blue label. So, all right. Last but not least, the third book I bought from Hall of Justice, from John, and also the highest quality the book that will be the highest graded, I'm positive, is Submariner #1. It is Origin and Namor, solo title. Well, thank you, comics. I do appreciate that. But I think I was told I paid $120 for this one. And I was told, and I do agree, that it's a fine, a 6.0. Especially with a press, I think it could go up a little bit. And it is and it still has a nice blue, it still has some nice blue to it. So, really, really nice. But yeah, this guy had amazing stuff. He had first Green Goblin, first Craven, first Electro, first, like I said, he had this one, ASM 5, ASM 50. This guy, I don't know. This guy is like every sweet issue. He had the sweet, 12-cent issues. Everything seemed like 150 down from Amazing Spider-Man at least. It was like, oh, it was beautiful. Just like I left and going, I was only planning on spending like $40 here. I left spending hundreds of bucks because I couldn't pass up these. Luckily, I could afford it, but I couldn't pass up these. And I'm not 100% sure. I do like this book a lot, and it's nice to have it, but I may, just maybe, may sell this one, once it's graded. Just because I can get that way I could, because I'm an Aquaman guy, to be honest. I like Marvel and DC. I like Marvel and DC, but I'm more a fan of DC characters, I think, in general, individually. I like the Marvel, but I don't know. I like both. But between Aquaman and Submariner, I like Aquaman. So it is what it is. But if I don't totally love this book, or I could always, like I said, sell this book and get another ASM or 2 key on my list. Yep, definitely clean. Definitely clean. Staples are pretty, slightly on the bottom of the spine. It has a little bit of scuffing there, color, wear, all that, but that's like the worst part of it on the cover is that one little bitty spot right there. No tears. Creases, not really much of any creases. And what's there is barely color breaking. So definitely, or whatever. Did he give a bundle deal for buying them? I do not think so. But then again, I do know that because like I said, the place is called Hall of Justice. Every Thursday from it is 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time, so 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. my time. He does a live stream on Facebook from their Facebook channel, Hall of Justice and all that, where he sells these books or sells books from his store for 2 hours. It's kind of like here it is, here's the condition, here's the price. It's not an auction, it's a first to claim it, first to get it. But the same books that I saw, like he had a Fantastic Four 48. That was definitely one of the books that he had in the collection. Yeah, definitely that book will triple. But he had a Fantastic Four 48, and I think he said $500. It was hard to settle on a price for that one because with that particular book, especially with Silver Surfer and Fantastic Four getting out. All right, yeah, can't wait. Have a good day, JB. But that Fantastic Four 48, he would have sold it to me for $500. He decided. But then a week later, or no, 5 days later, during the first live stream after that show, he showed a lot of those books that he got that day from the guy on the live stream, and I saw the same Fantastic Four book listed for $650. So, like I said, maybe I got a deal. Maybe I got a deal would have been for cheaper, or maybe he just had a little more research, said thought it was actually worth closer to this. So, like I said, maybe because I was right there in person, I got a, it's 3.0 worth $250 here, 4.0 $250, 6.0 $120. So, like I said, I think he might have did it a little bit, but I didn't ask for a bundle deal. I wanted them, and I got them for that price. So I did think, after doing a little bit of research and looking up things on my phone too, it was a fair price to me. So that's all that mattered to me, was it was a fair price. I thought it was a fair price. So, and he has a business to run. I'd hate for him to pay. God, he must have grabbed 30 books from that guy, and each one literally $250, $500, $100. So he spent a couple $1,000 buying books from this guy, and I'd hate to try and steal that from him. So You know, he is a great guy, great store, great customer service. I want him to stick around for a good long time. Good people are hard to find, and he's definitely one of them. So, quick recap, and then I'll be on my way here because I have things to do too. 4 ASM books, 1 Fantastic Four, and 1 Submariner. So, Submariner number 1, best condition, 6.0, I believe. Good luck on that. That one will be pressed for sure. Fantastic Four, 45, 0.5 to 1 if I'm lucky. Again, this is just to preserve it, especially with those rusted staples. It being sealed up would definitely help because you need oxygen, I believe, to rust. So it definitely helped keep those staples from getting any worse. So, Amazing Spider-Man 100. An awesome book to have. I'm thinking about 3.0. Cannot wait. And it looks very nice considering the black. Hard to get, like I said, black is hard to get good on. Amazing Spider-Man number 50. First Kingpin. 4.0 to, I think, I'm going to guess 4.5 with the press. So, 4.5. Amazing Spider-Man number 40. Origin of the Green Goblin. I do believe the cover is pretty, or the cover is almost attached, if not, in the tape there. And so I'm thinking it's a 0.5. Hey, Stay Puff, how's it going? I'm thinking a 0.5, honestly. Any higher than that, and I'll be ecstatic. So, you'll have to catch this on the rewind, Stay Puff, and BLC, how's it going? Definitely. Good to have you guys here. I had a blast on my show last night. It was my 1 year without me realizing it. It literally fell on the day perfectly. I realized I'd been on YouTube for 1 year as of yesterday. It was awesome. And last but not least, the book I am most excited about sending off is Amazing Spider-Man number 5. I think a 3.0. Could use a press, and it might help it out. But I think a 3.3, the 2.5. Oh, that's too bad. Well, hi, and how's it going? But yeah, definitely excited to have this one. So, nice to have. It's nice to have another single issue like my ASM 2 there. But yeah, really, really cool. I wanted to send off. Like at least 6 books into CGC. The next time I did it, and I had to. I wanted to open up and show you. I'll open up and show you guys a reveal. Going, yep, I got a bunch of Amazing Spider-Man books back from CGC. So, got to do that. So, so yeah. I'm going to go because I have to leave here in about 40 minutes. I have to hit the bank before it closes today. Have to hit the bank today. And all that. So, see you guys later. JB, I know you're gone, but thank you so much for showing up early, being the first in the chat, and talking with me. I do appreciate that a lot. Comics for All People, you're awesome too, man. Thank you for showing up. Stay Puff, my man, how's it going? Good, always good to have you. Always good to have you here. You're one of the first people I ever remember in my chats, and so it's always good to see you here. And Big Lion Cat, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have you here. So I enjoy your auctions. I don't know. I would love to do those 8-hour auctions. Like I said, the only difference in difficulty for me being is I'm more of a collector than a seller. So maybe if I ever get enough books to gather up to sell, maybe I can join you guys. So who knows? I know it's hard to do. So awesome. Well, happy anniversary. It seems it's me, you, and Comic Book NYC tomorrow. Seems like all of us last year decided, hey, I'm gonna do Facebook all at the same time. All right, and I don't know if you're in the chat, but I just got a new subscriber from St. Louis Ron. So shout out to you, St. Louis, if you're here. Thank you very much, because I am this close to being to 250 subscribers. which means I'm this close to launching my contest. So I am super excited and I can't wait. I'll see you guys later. Happy collecting, and hopefully these don't take that long to come back. I'm still waiting on books I sent out in June. They were scheduled last week to be graded, and now they moved back from scheduled to be graded to received. So my Fantastic Four books, I have no idea when they're coming back now. So, oh well. They'll come back when they come back, and I'll be ecstatic with the grade no matter what they are. So see you guys later. Happy collecting, and have a good day. This is Mr. Comics signing off. Have a good day.